My experience of learning filming has been a lot. I've learned so much that I never thought I'd be able to learn this and that, and I've gained so much from that as a person. Recently, especially this year, I have been so creative, and whatever subjects I've done, I've been so creative. With media, it's just enriched my whole idea of filming, behind the camera. I'm actually editing stuff like I love it, but I had never done the experiment with camera. And with this project and with media, I've learned so much with camera, from shots. I had no idea about angles, shots, widescreens, zoom ups, whatever. I hadn't done that before, so that is really amazing to learn. The whole experience was enriching. I'm ever so glad to get into the group I had worked with. They're all such a bunch of nice people, and they're all really hardworking and committing. They're not, at the same time, they all have that different characteristics. From Selena to Louisa. I think Louisa is so creative as a person. Even her story, the day I heard it, I was like, this is it, this is fantastic. And even while we were shooting, a lot of the time I sat and discussed with her, because I think more than any of us, it was her story, and I felt like I kept making sure that she had her ideas, because hers were original and it was her story. So I thought, no, definitely her ideas were there, and then we would contribute and think, right, how to visualize this and how to put across what the sort of emotional she wanted us to get across. Loads of fun, from testing shots to actually getting all the organized setting, going out here and there, trying to get the times done. And I think with that, with working, you get used to it as well. I feel almost like we've created a bond of family in our group, because we hang out so much now and we're just talking and getting done. And even if we're not shooting, trying to get across to make sure everything's done. Sometimes you feel lazy, and we do complain as well when we sit down, chit chat and get things done. From the scenes and what my job, to be honest, my role is editing, but I don't think I've done editing as much. Mainly because I think the sort of facilities we had in class, I didn't know how to work with them. The program we use in school is quite different from my editing program, so I had difficulties with that. I did try editing, and if I'm not actually, editing as a sense of me sitting down, clicking the mouse, I have definitely thought, okay, fine, this scene you need to be cut, this needs to be like this and that, while Louise is there. It's definitely me and Louise in terms of editing together. She's been there with me all the time. And I think apart from that, I've been co-producers, and Jess has helped me a lot with the creativity. A lot of the scenes, when we were coming to shoot, especially because you have the storyboard, but you're like, fine, this is how the scene is, but yet still it's not done. Or maybe this doesn't work. There's particular scenes that just doesn't work like that, or the emotion doesn't come out. Even Selena, she's done a fab job, because she doesn't have that background of acting. I don't think any of us have, except from Jess, but she didn't want to be in front of the camera again. It takes, I think, even to be in front of the camera, it takes a lot of guts, a lot of confidence. And I say hats off to Selena to be able to do that. And yes, there were times, and that's why you made sure to make her confidence go up and be able to be in front of the camera and do what she needs to do. At times it felt like, okay, fine, she's not getting the expressions, or she's not able to get the scene done. It's hard for us and for her. Hard for us because we should be able to get what we need her to do to her properly. At times it's not easy to understand. We are not professional in that source either, but maybe doing this whole clip and this whole project has helped us to become more professional in that sort of scene. That way I feel like we all acted as the students, because we all had to act our roles, whether it was producer to director to actor to creative head or musician, composing, whatever, that needed to be there. And I think we all played our roles very well. I'm really happy we had worked with each other. The result has come good. I wouldn't say, the best of our ability, because lack of time, lack of experience, perhaps lack of intelligence in that sense as well, intelligence in subject-wise. Even now when I review our film, our project, I think it could have been even more better. I still like it, but I still feel we had little time in terms of editing, and perhaps we should